They're all set. Gates open, off and racing. Hanchy had missed the start. Desert Nymph also back early. Desert Whisper got out like a shot, and she's going to burn straight to the lead. She got there effortlessly. Sinful Living's going to drive forward. Back on the inside, Ain't No Other Man. Pike had Maddie Girl down on the inside next, just in front of Flirtatious. Missed 2 lengths to Desert Nymph on the improve. Over on the inside is Hanchy. Back with those in the middle. Street Band, then Oracle Sun, and Last Songer at the 450. And Little Desert Whisper brings them up to the home turn. She gets a little steadier. Desert Whisper a length and a half to Sinful Living, coming off the bridle immediately. Back behind those next of all is Ain't No Other Man as they work towards the outside, and Maddie Girl's getting out there, followed further back by Miss Flirtatious. Desert Nymph, Desert Whisper though, 150 to go, a length and a half in front with Maddie Girl coming down the outside. It's still Desert Whisper. Desert Whisper, Maddie Girl is going to drive. They're going to hit it, and she's going to, I think, win again, although it's close. It is close. Desert Whisper looked as though she might have done enough, but on the line, Maddie Girl dived and has made it very, very tight indeed. Back behind them for third, Desert Nymph wide out. Street Band is there also with Ain't No Other Man, Sinful Living, Oracle Sun, Hanchy, Songer. Further back, Miss Flirtatious, and she's amongst the last of them home. 8's got it. Number 8, Maddie Girl. You could sense that right on the line. She got a dive, and she will just prevail. The 2 horses in the royal blue and white silks going to it, and just when it looked as though Desert Whisper might have done enough, one sensed on the post that Willie Pike might have just extracted the last ounce out of Maddie Girl to pick her up and blouse her right on the line. It's a short half head in favour of Maddie Girl. Number 8 beats 5 Desert Whisper, and 10 has run third, 10 in Street Band, ahead of number 1 Sinful Living and Desert Nymph against the outside. 8, 5, 10 and 1 placings. Maddie Girl by Winning Rupert from Very Angry Gal. Raced by Mrs. T. Hulse, trained by Simon Miller, who's up there in Derby today. Watching the action, Willie Pike in the saddle. Willie's now booted home 3 of the 6 winners this afternoon. Second placing to Desert Whisper, loses no fans at all. Another grand effort by the Rommel filly from Fairy Whisper, Lucy Fiore for Luke Fernie. And third going the way in the photo to 10 Street Band by Lucky Street, Trevor Andrews, Sean O'Donnell. A great go. And it was right on the line that she got there, Maddie Girl. A short half head, 2 1/4 and 58.75. That's her third win from 12 runs. Maddie Girl scoring second up. Race 7, the Bolton Sprint. Stakes feature today, 1,200 metres at 4:22. Number 9, Taropa, is out. As we take you back downstairs to Lockie, and it was a last gasp lunge on the line with Pike lifting Maddie Girl to get there by the tightest of margins.
Thanks, Darren. We won't have time for post-race interviews here because the sprint at Derby is fast approaching, and Simon Miller's stable apprentice Indiana O'Donnell is on one of the favourites in Charlton Eddie. So hopefully it's a race-to-race double to some extent for the stable, as we now hand you to Alex Vlahos for the call. Charlton Eddie takes out the sprint at Derby. What a result, as I was alluding to. Simon Miller trains the winner here at Bunbury. And now Gian rides her first ever winner. We'll now head to Willie Pike for a word on MADHI Girl. He's catching up with Kelly Kinnamont, but here's Willie catching up with Scotty.
It certainly does feel like strange scenes. We've just had a race here at Bunbury and we're talking about Derby and Gian's first winner. It's been a long time ago for you now. Do you remember your first winner, Willie?
I do, carry a gun in Norseman, but I didn't get as far as Derby, but I reckon it feels a little bit like that out there. There's not much grass left on the Port Bunbury track.
I think you're both copping a bit of kickback here today. Now, MADHI Girl, first up down the straight, just nothing went right.
That's right, we slipped out the start and I was ducking and weaving and I zigged when I should have zagged, and she ran really well. She took a lot of ground off them late and really had to do much the same here today. We got carted out a little wider and Lucy skipped away on us and I really didn't think we'd got there, so I'm really happy with the result.
A couple of 3-year-old fillies going to battle in the last 100 metres, but she was able to stick her neck out late and she really did attack the line.
She did. She had to want it and she did want it. She's got the good can-do attitude. It's a great effort.
Well done on the treble.
Thank you.
There's Willie Pike as we now head back to Kelly Kinnamont. Kel, describe the overarching filly. First things first, Gian O'Donnell, you know her so well. How good is that?
That was just brilliant. We just watched the replay then, but how amazing. So proud of her and how far she's come. And Simon told her to go to the dirt until she can ride some winners, and she's done everything we've asked.
She's had to do it the hard way as well. Obviously, she's had this is her second coming as an apprentice, and she's had a few injury battles as well.
That's right, she has. And she's just got a great attitude, you know, and she sits beautifully on a horse, pulls the stick in both hands. I'm just so proud of her.
How about this win of MADHI Girl? She's tough as well.
She sure is, another one of our tough girls. Siobhan actually does all the work, and she was...
That is Gian's sister.
That's right. She was tipping it today, and I was like, oh, I'm not sure, but she was spot on.
What a 5 minutes for the stable. Well done.
Thank you, Lockie.
There's Kelly Kinnamont after the win of Gian O'Donnell and Charlton Eddie in the Derby Sprint, and also the win of MADHI Girl taking out the Bunbury Volkswagen Handicap. We'll take a break and we'll be back for the big one, which is the HG Bolton Sprint.